In the heart of the United States, nestled amidst the rolling hills, stood Fort Edward, a symbol of the expanding Brazilian Empire's influence. Little did they know that their stronghold would become the stage for Chief Otacte and the Willow Confederacy's remarkable triumph. The year was 1897, and tensions between the Brazilian Empire and the indigenous tribes of the United States reached a boiling point. Chief Otacte, a revered leader and strategist, marshaled the forces of the Willow Confederacy to reclaim their ancestral lands. With unwavering determination, they surrounded Fort Edward. As the sun rose over the rolling hills, the battle commenced. Chief Otacte's warriors skillfully positioned their own cannons, creating a deadly arc aimed directly at Fort Edward. With a thunderous roar, the Willow Confederacy's cannons unleashed a barrage that tore through the air, striking at the heart of the Brazilian defense. Inside the fort, General Henry Brine and his troops, caught off guard by the audacity of the Willow Confederacy, found themselves in disarray. The once confident Brazilian forces struggled to mount a coherent defense against the relentless assault. As cannonballs shattered the walls of Fort Edward, panic gripped the defenders, and their dominance crumbled with each passing moment. The sheer ferocity of the Brazilian counterattack momentarily staggered the advancing Willow Confederacy troops. The volleys tore through their ranks, causing disarray and confusion among their forces. The Brazilian defenders, bolstered by their resilience, seized this opportunity to regroup and fortify their positions. However, the Brazilian troops, undeterred by the onslaught, refused to go down without a fight. Rallying their spirits, they unleashed volley upon volley of gunfire upon the oncoming waves of Willow Confederacy warriors. The air was filled with the thunderous sound of rifle fire and the deafening blasts of cannonballs. General Brine, leading from the front, inspired his troops with unwavering resolve. The Brazilian soldiers fought with determination, their volleys disrupting the momentum of the Willow Confederacy and buying precious time and space for the defenders within Fort Edward. However, amidst the chaos of the battle, tragedy struck. As the Willow Confederacy closed in on the crumbling fort, a fateful moment unfolded. In the heat of the struggle, General Brine, his vision obscured by the swirling smoke and confusion, accidentally fired a shot that struck King William Gaymar, the revered leader of the Brazilian Empire, in the head. Shock and disbelief rippled through both the Brazilian and Willow Confederacy ranks as they witnessed the unintended act of betrayal. The fall of Fort Edward, once a symbol of Brazilian power, became overshadowed by the tragedy that unfolded within its walls. The Brazilian troops, their morale shattered, faltered in their defense, unable to comprehend the magnitude of the incident. Amidst the turmoil, Chief Otacte and the Willow Confederacy seized the moment. They surged forward with renewed determination, capitalizing on the chaos and confusion that gripped the Brazilian forces. The battle reached its climax, and the Willow Confederacy emerged victorious, reclaiming their ancestral lands from the grasp of an empire marked by internal tragedy. The fall of Fort Edward marked a turning point in the battle. The resilience displayed by the Brazilian defenders in their volleys had briefly halted the Willow Confederacy's advance, but the unintended act of General Brine, leading to the demise of King William Gaymar, shattered the Brazilian forces' spirit and hastened their defeat. The story of Fort Edward would be forever etched in the annals of history, a testament to the courage and fortitude displayed by both the Brazilian defenders and the Willow Confederacy. It would stand as a somber reminder of the complexities of war, where moments of resilience and valor can be marred by tragic accidents, altering the course of battle and leaving a lasting impact on the fate of nations. As the Texan Hills bore witness to the aftermath of the conflict, the spirits of both sides were forever intertwined in the annals of time. The Brazilian defenders, though defeated and marked by tragedy, would be remembered for their resilience in the face of adversity. And Chief Otacte and the Willow Confederacy, triumphant but touched by the bittersweet nature of victory, would forever be remembered for their unwavering determination to reclaim their ancestral lands amidst the shadows of tragedy.